Spanish and my father's English. They got together and they had 4 children. I was the youngest of the 4. Every year when I was growing up, we were back and to Spain and England all the time. And when I was 11 or 12, I started going to a deaf school. I absolutely hated it. Couldn't stand the place. And every time it came to having to go to school, I'd just get so upset, I'd bawl my eyes out because I just really didn't want to go to school. I didn't understand, it was summer in Spain and it was too hot and I was meant to be on holiday. My brother could never understand why I just got so angry and upset about it. I used to really stress myself out. He was like, you get to go to Spain and go on holiday. I was like, no, it's not a holiday. I have to go to school. If you had to go, you'd understand. So we went to Spain. And as always, get off to summer school. For God's sake, I just don't want to go. So the both of us went. We went to summer school. I just didn't understand. The weather was amazing and I was stuck inside studying. The teacher in Spain was English, but also had a little bit of Spanish. So I grew up really relating with her and she taught me really well. It wasn't until I was quite a bit older that I realised that sign language was different in different countries. I realised when I was 12 how different it really was. Obviously, going to school in Spain, I came over to England and went along to a deaf school in England and saw loads of people signing and thinking I could join in. I was there signing away, but it was wrong. It was completely different. Simple things, even like the alphabet, ABC were completely different. Mother, father, really basic signs. The colours, and they were a nightmare. There were so many different things that were different. I would never realise that it was different. Days of the week as well, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, absolutely nothing like one another. So confusing, and it hit me. Right, I need to learn 2 sign language to be able to communicate with these people. I mean, it was quite easy to pick it up, don't get me wrong, and once I got on with it, I was well away. But you had to remember when I was back in Spain to change back into Spanish sign language so they didn't think I was weird. Oh, really, really different, really confusing. I was a bit off to France, and there's, again, it's completely different. Just there's some little bits that are transferable and things that, help you understand, but most of it's just completely different. So now I've got English Sign Language, British Sign Language, Spanish Sign Language and French. And now I'm international. I can go around to any country and seem to pick it up pretty well. British deaf culture, however, is completely different to Spanish. The deaf community is very open and big and everyone's really sociable with one another. There's no beating around the bush with comments. If you've got something to say, you say it. You say it to that person. There's no faffing around, bitching and gossiping. Straight to the point. In Britain, however, it just gets gossiped and sent round like a little Chinese whisper. I don't understand it. If you've got something to say, you can say it to me. I don't want to hear Bob and Margaret talking about my life. Just come and ask me and I can tell you myself. There's no point gossiping in it, getting spread around like wildfire. It's absolutely ridiculous. Just be more to the point. In Britain, it's very, very cliquey, whereas in Spain, it's all like, oh, welcome, come on in, anyone's welcome. let's all speak to each other, get on, and meet everyone. Very, very different. In British deaf culture, in the British deaf community, I've tried really hard to get involved and really make some friends. Get in there and have a conversation, but it's very difficult to get through. You just get ignored. It's a strange culture. You've just got to wait until you're accepted, whereas in Spain, you're just accepted from day one.